Avast ye scurvy dogs, and welcome to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates. I'm Admiral Tirak of the light cruiser Bread Beast, as we continue our campaign against what remains of the Tigerheart Cartel, and there is not much left of the Tigerheart Cartel. We are looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and then they're done. Unfortunately, this tile is a planet which we want to take quickly, and this tile is also a planet which we'll need to take. So without much further ado, let us pop over here to this planet, quickly resupply our slightly damaged vessel, restock on a couple of parts because we need them, restock on a couple of missiles because we need them. We've proven several times that we really do need the full magazine, otherwise we kind of run dry and it's not good. Pack up a couple of mines, pack in a couple of spare parts because we need to be able to constantly overcharge the engine should the game decide to send us up against a massively powerful patrol, which it likes to do, you know, heavy cruisers against our light cruiser all the time. But we shall overcome and persevere, and now let us set out into the beautiful star field that is this nebula, and some other nebula over here. Slow turn. Yeah. Oh, the background pack. Still in awe of it. I have seen most of these backgrounds, like, several times. I'm well familiar with the new backgrounds, and even though it has been several seasons, they still just make me feel so very happy. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, it just updates the look just that little bit that it needs to make it feel like, hey, this game ain't that old, even though this game came out in 2001. And predictably, there is a a heavy cruiser. Much bigger, much more powerful, and much scarier. So of course we're going to go with the 4-2 setup on our electronic countermeasure system for obvious reasons. If we were to try and go with the offensive setup, we'd get shot to pieces. A Hydrogen heavy cruiser, of course, is probably going to be equipped with 4 hellbores and a couple of fusion beams. Let's see what type he is. He's a THRX. No idea what that means. The Hydrons name their stuff after feudal things, so you have paladins, you have bishops, you have kings and queens, and all kinds of crazy stuff like that, because they are, you know, a techno-feudal society, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, the Hydrons have a cool thing going. Unfortunately, that makes understanding of their ships bloody impossible. So let's start things off with our long-range missile fire. The missiles will burn for 3 turns, so depending on which engine you've mounted on will determine your range. So if you've got the slow missile, you've got a speed of 16, which you can multiply by 3, because it'll last for 3 turns, and it will have a range of, quickly doing math in my head that I hate having to do, 48. So at 48 range, but that's not necessarily effective range. If they're coming at you at a speed of 20, well then that's going to increase your range a bit. Not really, because the point in which they impact it, you get the idea. Come along with medium missiles, which are my personal favorite kind of missile, I'm going to be honest. Medium missiles have a speed of 24. Wow, that hit us. That was not good. And here comes another one, and that hit us too. Oh, this is not a great start for a mission here, although at least the shot was at maximum range. Otherwise, things would have been bad. Let's kick out another couple of missiles and continue to extend this fight a little bit. We're not actually doing any damage to him with these. He's picking them off no problem. He's equipped with a ton of Gatling phasers. He does not care. That is an important thing to always keep in mind. At this point, I think... Oh, he's holding them on tractor beam, because apparently he doesn't want to invest his phaser X's. This is something really odd that I'm noticing the AI is doing, apparently. Mostly from our experiments as of last episode. The AI is really loath to attempt to use its phaser X's as a point defense weapon system, which, in my opinion, is moronic. It's a great phaser, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic for anti-ship work, but... Oh wow, you actually can hold quite a few missiles. Not good. Double mine, increase speed, we're gonna do it, kick on the engine doubling. More power, please. Give me more engine speed. Wow, we only... Oh, only. I thought we only went up to 33. No, we go up to 53 on the speed. I'm gonna focus on your fighters for a little bit. These killer bees are gonna have the ability to shoot down any amount of missiles I send at them, because each one of them has Gatling phasers, and 4 shots with Gatling phasers will shoot down 3 missiles every single day of the week. But we can attempt to make this a little bit more difficult on them. So they will shoot them down, no problem at all, and then we will start to engage, hopefully with phasers. Slow down a bit. We do need them to come to us. So we just want to continue to fire. We're going to set our phaser ones to overload. Oh, we also desperately need to stay on top of repair work. We're down 4 points of energy already. Slow down a bit more, just a little. I just want to get him slowly within range so I can start blasting away at them. That's the only goal here. We've already got them down to 2. Dump a mine. And then hopefully they'll hit it. They are super maneuverable, but it looks like they're going to ram right into it, and we'll dump 3 missiles on into him. Our point defense system engaged, and there goes his fighters. Okay. Not a huge deal, honestly. The amount of work those fighters can do, I mean, it was only 3. They're dangerous, don't get me wrong, but they weren't gonna end anything for us. We're busy just hanging out at maximum speed, running away from this guy, because we're worried. We're about to have another scatter pack ready, so how many missiles I got? 21 in the base? Alright, I'm willing to invest another. So we've got 6 reloads, so now we have an actual timetable where we must win. So we will dump that, because I think I'm going to need it to overcome his defenses. I'm fairly positive that he's not gonna make the mistakes that the previous heavy cruiser we fought made. So we'll dump a whole bunch of missiles. This'll get a Wild Weasel response. There it is. Even though he could shoot them down and then tractor them all, he's got enough tractor beams to handle everything. But it did trigger the Wild Weasel that we were hoping for. The timing could be a little bit better, not gonna lie. But we should be able to make this work, I think. Stay on top of that repair, because we're hurting ourselves every time we do this. He is picking up speed. And dump it. Alright, there we go. He's now holding 1. We know he can hold, I think it's 3 more. So I think he can hold 4. He's fired most of his weapon systems so far. And, oh yeah, forgot about that. He holds 4. Yep, 2 of them got through. Okay. So now we're starting to get stuff done. We've placed ourselves on his stern, which is exactly where we need to be. We're going to just keep the missiles going out. One of the reasons we're doing this is because his defensive tractor beams each take a point of power to charge. So, if he's putting a point of power into those tractor beam systems, it's a point of power he's not putting in other places. So, if he's holding 2-3 missiles, that's 2-3 phasers that are not charging super well. It's not a fantastic plan, to be 100% honest, but it's a plan. And we need a plan. We're going to switch over to a reinforcement on the starboard side. I'm a little concerned about, dueling it out with him, but if he's going to let us sit here and do this, I'm going to hang out here all day. So kick out the missiles. Pardon me, something in my throat. As long as we can maintain 53 power, we'll be fine. We should be able to hold on to him. Yep, there he goes, picking up. And steadily we are plinking away, knocking down his shields bit by bit. And we do have another scatter pack, which I am going to dump on him. He high energy turned. Okay, that makes my plan a little bit less good. Because now we're closing. We don't want to close. Drop a oh, that's going to hurt us. So he managed to get the shots in pretty much for free. And there goes another Wild Weasel. We're going to use that to zip along to his stern. And if I kick this missile out fast enough, I think I got the angle right on that. Maybe not. It's not looking great. No, I got the angle right. Good. Okay. So now he's picking up both of those. We now need to repair that. And we have a shield open, which is not good. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side of this turn. We need to come and cut on the inside of him. We do have a high energy turn available to us when we need it. But we also need to be careful not to get too close. I know that seems weird, because, hey, you want to be close to your enemy. Except if your enemy has a lot of Gatling phasers, which he does. Slow down, slow down. Okay, we're going to bounce off that shield, and then he dumps another mine. So he's being clever here. These missiles are not going to get through, unfortunately. Yeah, they are going to clear out the mine for us, I think. And I think they actually hit him with that. Phasers on through. Okay, tell me we got those Gatlings. Those Gatling phasers are on a really vulnerable mount. So when you take them out, he gets in trouble. Pick up more speed, pick up more speed. I need to maintain an advantageous position here. Still taking damage here. Let's dump another scatter pack on him. Select everything except the missiles, because I don't want to waste them right now. Yeah, he still has that Gatling phaser that we don't want him to have. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. And there's a scatter pack. Do you have another Wild Weasel? You do! Wow! You have a lot. Well, I shouldn't be that surprised. Patch the engines. We can't afford to get in front of him. So point blank fire. I was really hoping the Wild Weasel would be off by now, but it was not. Hi! Unfortunately, we apparently were not charging our phaser capacitor. Hi! Keep shooting, keep shooting. Everything you've got. We've taken out the Gatling phasers, and now we're starting to bore into his hellbores, which is good. Pick up a little bit of speed. And keep firing. We're in a good position here. He doesn't have much on his stern arcs at this point. So we're just going to do a nice port side turn, and we're going to continue to pick up the speed a bit. And if he starts getting too far over, we're going to high energy turn on him. Because that's the only way we're going to be successful here. Don't go too fast. Hey, that's not what I want you to do. So let's get a repel beam going on here. And slow down a bit. He's still holding on to me. Come on, let me go. Let me go. You do not want to be holding me. He really does. Okay, good. We were able to stop him from holding us before he got the hellbores around. That's all that matters. As long as we can stick in this stern arc, we're good. We'll be perfectly fine as long as we stay right here. I'm going to get that recharged. Oh, no, it's holding its strength. That's good. So we can't fire everything because our phaser capacitor is just struggling to work on this, but we're steadily working on it. So bit by bit, we're plinking him down. More speed, more speed. Don't let him get the angle. Ooh, we've taken out one of his Hellbores. Did we take out both of them? Is this stunned or is this being... I think it's being repaired. So we've taken out a Hellbore. We've taken out a starboard side phaser X's. Oh, he's just suffering from being too close to one side. All phases are set to overload, so we're doing as much damage as we can here. And yeah, we're really starting to take bites out of him now. Keep the engine repair going. Yeah, I know. We've basically got the fight won, but I'm not willing to risk too much with it. Really what we need is just time to build up our phaser capacity again. Unfortunately, I'm not willing to take that time. Oh, but there it goes. We ended up overloading what he could do. We rolled the critical damage, which caused him to self-destruct. Excellent. So a successful mission against the Hydrons. A little bit expensive. Not gonna lie, that's probably going to cost us more than what we made on it, but we're kind of getting into the end run of the campaign. My only real regret is we never ran into a Godfather class ship. Yep, we took the tile, which is exactly what we wanted. Patched the 58 damage. Oh, we used a lot of spare parts this time. Although, no Marines actually died in the fighting of that mission, which is pretty impressive. Also so, in non-missile repairs alone... Oh, look at that price. Yeah, we did not make money on that. But that's okay. We're not necessarily looking to make money, we're looking to win. Convoy raids, however, are not great missions to win on. Not with such a light heavy cruiser. We have problems. So we are going to red alert, we'll increase our speed, we've got a single freighter, and that's all we're seeing at this time, so we are in the long chase position. That's not great for us. No, it's not the long chase. He is coming towards us, sort of. But it's not really the kind of chase that I want to be in. We're going to set up a scatter pack right away. I'll probably have at least two, unless I see he's in a heavy cruiser, in which case we're going to need more. Because basically what we'll end up doing is we'll use scatter packs to hunt down freighters. So a second freighter's just shown up. And another freighter? And are you the escort? No, you're not. Okay, we've got a good view of most of these guys. Freighter, you're light cruiser. You're the escort. Okay, what are you actually? That's what I was really afraid of. Okay, you're an X-type destroyer. You are incredibly dangerous. If we actually try and get into a fight with you, things could go south very, very quickly. So we're gonna have to play this one a little bit cleverly. By cleverly, I mean, let's not die. We may kick out full power immediately. Because I don't have the energy to charge my electronic countermeasures at the level that I want them at for this fight. Alright. Make sure the phasers are set to overload. We're going to need the damage that we can pump out as best as we can. And I think we're just going to have to kick it. I'm about to have one scatter back ready. I'd like a second. Okay. We could go for the convoy, but we're not. We've got to hunt him down and kill him early. So let's dump out the missiles. Yep, there. That's what we were hoping to avoid. Oh, crap. Did I just fire all those at a fighter? Well, now I feel kind of wasted. And let's bait his Wild Weasel. Those are the G2s. Oh, God, those were G2s. And we're going to do it. Let's kick on the engine doubling. Shield reinforcement to 360. We did now dump our defensing on the fighters. And look at that deceleration. Oh, he's got capability, man. So we're about to come in for another. We're going to fire the missiles at you. He's got killer B3s. So, yeah, the differential, like, setup on what kind of ships can have what kind of fighters is definitely changes depending on the era. And wait for it now. Oh, we got him almost all down. He's down to one. Keep shooting. Okay, we got him. So, fighter escorts no longer in this game. You have a lot of defense. And that G2 is going to be a nightmare. Let's keep up on the repairs. Do not fall behind on that at all. Double mine. And killer bees? Killer bees. You're a Q ship. Crap. So, wait for him to get close. Just outside of range. Pump everything into him. And more phasers if I got him. There we go. Missiles. We cannot charge and scream at the same time, which is not good. Am I not pumping up shield power? I'm not, apparently. I thought I went through that, but apparently not. Okay, we're taking damage that we really can't afford to do. We need to pick up speed. We need to go after these guys. Oh, I think we made an astonishing mistake here. You are way closer than you have any right to be. Turn right, turn right. Keep him outside that range of 3. Okay, so he did respect the mine. There is that. Hi. Gonna come at you now. You are gonna get a scatter pack. You are gonna get triple missile as soon as I can spare it. And we're going to set up our stern shields at maximum reinforcement. And we have a lot of broken things. I want to come in and hit you with as much firepower as I can. God, you're chasing me so very quickly. It's a problem. Please tell me that you don't end up wild weaseling, because that would really suck. Stern shields are almost out. That's not good. I'm going to pass right on top of you. Unfortunately, you're probably going to hurt me pretty badly, because these are fairly powerful ships. So it does give me a view. He did wild weasel. Dump missiles. Triple missile on top of him. He wild weaseled as well. We're not going to get anybody in this convoy. Alright, we got to pull out. I think if we try and actually fight this out, we're going to get annihilated. None of these are weak freighters, which is the annoying part. They're all armored freighters, which means they're not just going to die if we do make a simple phaser pass on them. It's frustrating, but it's the fact. So let's get out of here. Ow, we cannot afford to take that. So here's my plan. I'm going to bait him into not being able... Please tell me we didn't. That's not good. Okay, so we're going to head directly away. We're going to drop a mine. We're just going to get out of here. Yeah, it sucks. We're going to lose a lot of prestige for this. And we're going to take a lot of damage on our way out of here. Especially with him hounding us the whole way through. Dump missiles in his face. We have the missiles to spare. We may as well use them. It's going to cost us the same to replace them. Wow, he used his Gatling phasers for that, so that's small good signs. As long as we maintain a speed of 31, I don't care. I'm just going to keep pumping out fire into him. As soon as this is done, I'm going to dump that on him. No question all about that one. Hopefully we'll provoke the wild weasel response that we're looking for. We just need a little while of him not shooting at me, so that we can actually get away. Keep the engine repair coming. We cannot afford not to be repairing. Now the missile set. So I do anticipate him firing his Gatling phasers at it. Hopefully. Mainly the Gatling 1s is what or the Gatling 2s is what I care about. At least that missed. Please don't kill the shuttle bay before we get this scatter pack out. He did break the shuttle bay. Crap. The shuttle bay takes a long time to fix. Dump a mine. We are getting whittled to pieces. Alright, that's exactly what I want to see. I want to see you evading the mine. We're going to spread this out just a little bit. Yeah, that'll help build range there. We're not out of this yet, but we're working on it. More missiles. Just die. Leave me alone, please. Not good. Oh, we cannot take hits like that. As long as we maintain speed, though. He's holding on to him. Okay. That's an interesting choice. How long? The shuttle bay is not going to get fixed. Oh, crap. We're slowing down. How far until we're off this map? A long, long time. Even that brief moment of slowing down was a big deal here. Steadily making it away from him. Slowly but surely trying to creep on out of here. He is using enough electronic countermeasures to just stop me outright. Which reminds me, yeah, I've got no power for that. So, stop. We're not actually trying to counter his countermeasures anymore. We're done with that. Do I have this? Oh, I think I do. Yeah, we fixed the shuttle bay. Okay, wait for him to shoot those down. Dump that. Ow! We can't afford that hit. We really can't afford that hit. Because now he's gaining on us. Alright, there. Yep, okay. Wild Weasel, that's what we needed. Okay, this will allow us to get some distance. Enough distance, hopefully, so we can get out of here. Because we desperately need to get out of here. And we're back up to maximum power. Okay. Barely. How is he so gosh darn accurate from this range? We're above a range of 30 and he's still blinking me. Oh, that's frustrating and difficult to work with. Just all power into that. At this point, we're not... We should be able to get away. I don't think he can accelerate fast enough. We're hurting ourselves every time, but we should be able to get, thankfully, away. This mission did not go how I was hoping for at all. I knew a convoy mission was not what we're really set up for. We really can't do it if there's any kind of escort like an X-type destroyer. That is just... It's beyond our capability. Warp core stabilizing. We're almost out of here. We're almost gone. You know what? Parting salvo. Let him enjoy. It's not going to affect him. But hopefully from this range he won't be able to touch me. Yeah, but that G2 Gatling phaser is really powerful. It's basically a phaser 1 that's a Gatling phaser. It's terrifying, because that's 8 shots out of that. So he has 2, 4, 12 shots, 12 phaser shots, and he's in a destroyer hull. Throw onto that his additional 8 Gatling phaser shots. He's got 2 fusion beams and 2 hellbores. I mean, this is all the firepower of a light cruiser, or even older versions of their heavy cruisers, packed into one small ship. Which, to be fair, is pretty common for most of the X-Series. Like, most X-Series ships are older heavy cruisers in destroyer hulls, if not better, which they generally are. So we're going to be able to escape, thankfully. Made it off the map before we got killed, which I view as a little bit of a win. Yeah, we're going to lose prestige on this, not only through repairs and restocking, but also because it's going to say devastating defeat minus 75, I think, which is not great, and also not wonderful because we're trying to take this tile. But we did take, oh, minus 83. We did take a planet this mission, so I don't feel too horrible about it, just not super great about it. So we're going to go back 324 prestige on the supply. I'm going to drop these down to medium missiles. It'll be cheaper to restock. Yeah, 15 to restock that. The difference is medium missiles travel at 24, fast missiles travel at 32. Are fast missiles better? Arguably, in certain circumstances, but medium missiles can be better in other circumstances. Like, it's much easier to salvo stack with a medium missile. But we don't have enough missiles to salvo stack, which is why I was trying to keep fast missiles going. But they're too expensive to keep going. But that's actually going to wrap it up for today. Unfortunately, a little bit of a disappointment, but also success. There was grand success. We did manage to capture a planet and kill the heavy cruiser. It's just those X-type ships are terrifying to us. They managed to take out Pfeiffer's Song and the Huntress in a previous mission, and now they almost took us out. But this time, we didn't hang around too long and managed to actually escape. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.